Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a reading from the 22nd to the 28th of November. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. All right, so Taurus, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Two of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Strength in reverse. Okay, so your challenge here, Taurus, has a lot to do with a relationship that you're in, a marriage, relationship, commitment. Doesn't have to be a romantic one. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Now, in the recent past, you have the Tower, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like in the recent past, something here needed to break down in the past. And I feel like a lot of you may have disconnected, or maybe you were dealing with someone here who disconnected. I feel like although there was some sort of emotional disconnect here in the past and something here was breaking down, a lot of you saw that within this breakdown in the recent past, there was a hidden opportunity. Okay. This is what I'm seeing here. We're going to clarify and see. Now, in the present moment, you have the Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. There's something here in the present moment about a marriage commitment that you're in, okay? It looks like there's some sort of information that's coming in that you may be realizing. This may be a test. You know, something here is being tested in your commitment. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Now, in the near future, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. There's a decision that needs to be made here, okay, about something that has become very intolerable, that's been very up and down, on and off, on and off. I feel like a decision is going to have to be made about this situation because someone here feels stuck. They feel like they can't release themselves from this. So we're going to find out more in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, you have the Strength, Seven of Wands, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, Death, the Knight of Wands, all in reverse, okay? So for many of you, what I'm seeing here, there's a really strong energy of something here that needed to come to an end. I feel like you really tried to have a new beginning. You tried to move into a new direction, but no matter how many times you tried to make things work with this person, Knight of Wands energy, they're very on and off and they're very unstable. And a lot of you are starting to learn that or realize that. What you don't see coming is that this situation with this person isn't actually completely over. I feel like this person is trying to change. They are trying to have a new beginning. They're trying to bring satisfaction to this connection. And I see that eventually they're going to do that, okay? The problem that I'm seeing here for many of you is, are you going to have enough power or willpower to really get through this? Because there's something here that has been very difficult for you. It's been very difficult for you. And it's like, am I going to be able to get through this? You know, it's like, I want to get through it, but am I going to be able to get through it? So there's something here about, you know, a person you're very strongly connected to, you want to see something within them change. Okay. And the question is, are you going to be patient enough to see that change happen? I feel like it will happen, but it's going to require strength in order for you to get through it. Okay. So this is what you don't see coming. All right, so let's get into your reading. Let's clarify your challenge, which is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So for many of you right now, I'm really strongly getting that your biggest challenge here is to identify what situation in your life is causing a lot of confusion. There's something here about you either dealing with someone who's become closed off, or there's a closed off energy and it's actually creating a lot of confusion. But the question that you need to ask yourself, Taurus, is why is this person closed off? Why are they acting a certain way? Is it because some sort of situation, you know, requires clarity? And this may be something that a lot of you need to determine whether or not this is something you want to continuously give your energy to. Because there's something here about you still being in this place of, should I do this? Should I not do this? I don't know if this is going to create more confusion. So it says, I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. You are worthy of love. But you also have to identify when someone is not for you. If this person is creating confusion around you and being closed off, then what more do you need to figure out that this person may not be for you? So you need to decide if this is something you want to continuously give your energy to. Is it worth it? Okay, so this is what I'm seeing as your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Tower. The Tower is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Strength. Something here broke down in the recent past, okay, when it came to a relationship that you were in. I feel very strongly, it could have been a Gemini, a Leo here, maybe a Virgo, Scorpio I'm getting here in the past. There was a breakup here, either a breakup or you decided to disconnect from this person. Now, when you decided to disconnect from this person in the past, a lot of you needed to disconnect from this person because what you were starting to learn in the past was how to become independent, how to stand on your own 2 feet, not always rely on this person, okay? So I feel like a love connection that you were in the past started to become very dependent. And because someone here became very dependent on the other person, things started to break down. And rather than being in this place of emotionally feeling fulfilled, you both felt unemotionally fulfilled. And that's why someone here walked away and disconnected. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Star, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. I feel like in the recent past, a lot of you went through an ending, but because you went through an ending, you started to see how bright the future could be. You started to realize like, wow, you know what? I can actually have this. I can be successful. I can make my own money. I can, you know, there's just so much potential here. But a lot of you needed to end something in order for you to see that potential in the first place, okay? So this is what I'm seeing here in the past. Now, let's talk about the present moment. In the present moment, Taurus, there's a commitment. Either you're committed to something, doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be maybe a job or a project that you're committed to. You're starting to realize what it's going to take to bring about stability to this situation. What is the important message here for Taurus with the Judgment? So the Judgment in the present moment is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Swords. I feel like in the present moment, a lot of you are still healing from some sort of situation that really devastated you, okay? It's like you're almost over this. For many of you, there is going to be a new opportunity in love, and you're going to be celebrating this. And the reason why I say there's something new coming in is because for many of you, you have the lunar eclipse that's happening actually in your sign, okay, today. I believe it's happening in Taurus, if I'm correct. And Spirit is saying that something here has needed to end. Something here has needed to close out for you. This is a common thread for a lot of the signs right now. And it's going to lead to what it is that you truly want, which is a true commitment, okay? Someone here who's going to bring you the stability and structure that you need. Tell me more about the Hierophant in the present moment for Taurus. So the Hierophant is clarified by the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So for many of you in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting here that a lot of you are going to be meeting a soulmate, a twin flame, someone here that you feel very strongly connected to. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe another Taurus. So whoever this person is, they're showing up. Now that you've healed, now that you've done the inner work, now that you've decided to completely let something go here. And it looks like this situation is going to lead to a lot of stability for you if this is something that you truly are willing to accept and be open to. Now, in the near future, I do see a situation where you will have to decide. There's some important decision that you will have to possibly make. And this decision may need to be made, Taurus, in order for you to release yourself from something. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles for Taurus in love. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. A lot of you in the near future will have to determine whether or not you're ready to completely walk away from this connection. Now, I'm getting a very specific story for some of you, and maybe someone here needs to hear it. I feel like some of you are in a marriage or a commitment. You're not satisfied with it. You're not happy with it. You may decide to walk away from this connection because you may start to realize that there's a bigger and better opportunity. Some of you are realizing in the present moment that there is an opportunity to have a new beginning with someone completely different. Okay, this is where it's at right now. So in the near future, there's a huge decision that you will have to decide about whether or not a relationship that you're currently in, project, family, whatever situation you're in, is it giving you the fulfillment that you need? And if it's not, then are you going to remain in that situation and be stuck? Or are you going to identify what's keeping you stuck and make changes? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Now, another thing I want to warn you about astrologically is Taurus, okay, sun, moon, or rising. Your 7th house is going to go through a lot of changes with the South Node there. So that means relationships are going to change. The way you deal with people is going to change. And you have to ask yourself, are you going to adapt to this person? Or are you going to remove yourself? Because there's something that's going to change with your 7th house, which is partnerships. That's why the Two of Cups is your challenge, okay? So let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Swords. You have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. In the near future, a lot of you are going to be having an important conversation with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel like this conversation is going to be about what's bothering you, okay? Because there's something here that's been bothering you for quite some time, and it's not until the near future that you finally release and you let this person know. I feel like the reason why it's been difficult for you to maybe express how you feel with this person is because a lot of you have been pretending like there isn't anything wrong when there really is something wrong, okay? So a lot of you need to recognize that in order for you to be successful and achieve what it is that you want, you also need to make sure that your relationships are stable. And if they're not, what are some of the things that need to change in order for you to get out of this place of feeling stuck all the time, okay? So this is what I'm seeing here. Let's get some advice for you. Okay, so the advice for you is the Eight of Wands. You have the Knight of Cups and the Devil. Your advice here is not to be afraid to speak up and make the necessary changes and show the world that you're serious, okay? Taurus, you need to recognize that if something here is not good, there's no point in just going along with it. What you're being called to do is to be honest here, to speak up, to say what you truly think about this person, this situation, this energy that you're in with this person. There's something toxic about this connection or relationship, okay? And the only way it's going to change is if you speak up and you take the necessary steps to make changes. There's something here about you being a leader. You're showing this person what it is that you want. So by you speaking up and saying, look, this is what needs to change. This is what, this is what we need to do. Then this person can say, okay, this is what I need to do to change. But if you're just expecting this person to be a certain way without speaking up, without identifying problems when they happen in the moment, then this may be something that's actually creating delays and issues in your connections, okay? So very important message here for you to speak up, take the necessary action, show people that you're serious, and by doing that, that's when things are finally going to change for you, okay? So this is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.